willing to clear it up easily.
Look, I don't have any questions, honestly. I don't have any more. Because I brought y'all all up here, just to kind of get the feel for everybody who I had on the suspect list and see who would budge, might say something. But for the last week or so, I've known who's attack spot.
So the fuck wait.
Who's that?
You know who it was? And you did all this to waste our fucking time?
Whoa. Not waste time, but maybe somebody owns up to it, decides, I'll say it. It's me, right? Maybe they'll say that, right? But, after talking with everybody, 3 of y'all up here, those 2 lunatics, I don't even know what they got going on over there. But I've known. And actually, I do have some piece of evidence that I would like to share with everybody. And this was found on the floor, presented to me. And honestly, caught me by surprise. But let's bring it out. It's actually in a Ziploc bag. Go ahead and pull this out.
The fuck?
See if it rings a bell. Does this ring a bell to anybody?
That's not fucking mine's.
I got mine on.
Does this ring a bell?
Yeah.
So let's clarify. Well, how did what did they do?
You see, let me do some clarification here, right? Let me put this back in the Ziploc bag. This thing is broken, by the way. Found on the floor, right next to WrestleSpot's body. I didn't catch it. There's somebody that weekend that I saw had that chain on. Same chain. Trent, I'm going to ask you one more time. What were you doing on the night that Spot got attacked?
All right. So since you being like this, niggas on some weird shit, because, no, come on. I'll own up to it. That chain is mine. How did you get it, though?
Hold on. No. How did that shit end up in WrestleSpot room? Don't try to gaslight niggas. How did that shit end up in WrestleSpot room?
That's crazy. Because it's crazy. That's crazy. That is mine. But
have you been looking for that chain?
I said again. After night 2, me, Ego, what's his name? TJ, went to the strip club. Came back. I slept the whole day. And I slept the whole day. Matter of fact, you went to Raw after Mania. I saw you. What's the name? You went there. I woke up because I saw the Roman Reigns return. Not return. Roman Reigns come back, get spilled by Paul Heyman, whatever. Spilled Braun Breaker. I went out to go gamble. Won $200. Came back.
He explained too much.
Shut up.
I'm not gonna lie. How did it change?
Donnie.
No. When it was my turn. When it was my turn.
Chain.
When it was my turn. Niggas
it's a small chain.
So
how did it end up this? What do I gain from attacking WrestleSpot?
So that's a good question that you asked, and I think I have some clarification for you, for the people up here, for everybody in the chat. And that we're gonna have to take this back to the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble, you got eliminated, fighting for a spot, challenge for the world title, Wrestle Talk Mania. Biggest spot of the year, Everybody wants that spot. Obviously, Mitri, he's poking fun at you, all this other stuff. You deal with Mitri at Wrestle Talk Mania. All right. Next up, Josiah, one of the judges. All right. You face him in the finals. You beat him. He goes off. Literally, as soon as the decision is made, he goes off. Seems like, maybe you kind of looking for some revenge. And, trying to go after everybody that, costed you your opportunity to go to Wrestle Talk Mania and fight for the world title. And the last piece of the puzzle was the last judge was WrestleSpot.
You want to do it for Spot, right? What do you want to do, Rob? What do you want to do? You want to challenge for this? I hear you.
It's funny.
You want to challenge for this?
It's funny that you asked. You know, it's funny that you asked that. And I'm not gonna give you my answer tonight because you see, I've been talking to Spot. I have been talking to Spot. Everything I'm gonna do from now on is for Spot. Like I said. So if I have to you know, take that off you, put that over my
Rod,
shoulder,
stop being soft. What you want to do? What do you want to do?
Maybe I would.
Get to the point.
You know, maybe
get to the point.
Rod, he calling you a bitch right now. No, Rod, fuck that. Rod.
You know, hold on.
Wait, Trent, what you doing with that belt?
Hold on. You know what happens when you try to put dirt on my name? Look, you remember last time somebody tried to put dirt on my name? Remember Mitri? Remember, you saw what happened to him? You saw what happened?
Rod, if you're not gonna say whether you did it or not, and honestly, I fully
didn't do it. No. Rod, here's the thing. I didn't do it. But since you make it seem like I did it, now I'm gonna act like I really did it and put belt to you. I'm gonna put the beating on you.
He's disrespecting you. You talking all calm. He's talking crazy.
I'm gonna put the beating on you like how somebody just did by.
Damn.
I'm gonna put the belt to you like what just happened to WrestleSpot since you want to do that.
I fully expected you to say this. I fully did. You know, to not take ownership because you're not a man. So you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to beat the answer out of you. And if I have to take that U.S. title from you,
look at this fucking jabro. Look at this fucking guy.
She asked me what I'm doing on Tuesday.